Okay.
And we're live. Hi, everybody. Susan Bachelder here, and I am here with Kimberly Tilley.
Hey guys.
We are recording this hangout specifically for you, top income team.
Yes.
Yes. So, well, it's the middle of the night.
A little bit tough love coming your way tonight, guys.
Yeah. So we're gonna start it
Yeah.
off kind of cheery, but then we're gonna kick you in the ass.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's the way we're gonna roll it out tonight.
So it's a Saturday night, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm.
This is how we roll.
That's how we roll.
How we roll. So it's May 25th. Actually, it's my mom and dad's anniversary. So when I open
Aww.
my eyes in the morning, I'll be making a happy anniversary phone call.
Nice. Awesome. So you got to get up. So you're not going to get much sleep. These are the sacrifices that we make. See?
It's all right.
It takes right? It takes sacrifice, doesn't it, Susan?
It's all worth it in the end, though.
It is. It is. I was saying that to somebody today. I said, you know what? I'm willing to work my butt off now because next year at this time, I'll be able to live the life that I want.
Yeah.
You know, it's worth it. But other people that are working their jobs, if they look a year ahead, they're no further ahead.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. It's a means to an end, and nothing worthwhile comes easy.
No. But we have the means to the end.
That's right.
Yes.
So the whole point of this, we have 1 week. 1 week left of pre-launch with free accounts. So essentially, I don't know if everybody really realizes the impact of this gift that we've been given. This window of opportunity to not have being paying, and yet we have the privilege of recruiting people into this opportunity. At the same time, there's a side door that makes this a little bit challenging because you're collecting people into a free account, and how do you motivate people when there's not an immediate reward?
Right.
If they don't see the vision, like they can't see it, they can't touch it, there's no money coming in today, so you have to feed them the vision.
Get them in the group too. Hey, Susan, isn't that important to make sure they get into the group?
So we're gonna give you a list of ideas of how to do this, and the very first thing that I want to touch on is we, as a group of leaders for the top income team, gave you a real gift last Thursday. Well, we've given you a lot of gifts. There's lots of resources, and there's the team page, which is super powerful. But that hangout with Clinton and Ashley is something that you can really leverage. Your team. You are a part of the first group, the first team, the first collection of people that got to hang out live with the owners of the company that is launching. So just remember that. We'll touch on that a number of times in the next week, but just really remember that. Leverage the story of what you belong into.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's huge. Yeah, that's the one thing I'd be inboxing people. Like if I was to do that on Facebook or in an email, I would be using that message and the hangout to say, look, as a part of becoming a part of this team and on my team, you get to leverage the owners, the leaders. This is, you know, the leverage that you have. So if you don't have your own story, you're brand new to coming online, or you've been struggling, this is a huge opportunity. So grab that by the horns and go with it. Definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Because it's proof, right, Susan? It's not hype.
No.
It's proof. It's proof. And you'll see in the hangout as well that it's not a hypey hangout at all. It's very fact-driven. It's very business-like. I mean, every question we asked them, there were no, you know, kind of roundabouts or hype. It was all factual.
Yeah. And we kind of caught them by a little bit of surprise because especially how well, they both kind of reflected it, but Ashley really reflected it, that seeing who we were, like, it was really exciting to her. Like, she said that we were the epitome of what the dream was. 'Cause we told her a little bit about each of us, and she just said, like, this is overwhelming. Like, wow, this is what the vision was, is to see people like you doing this. And here we are on Hangout with you guys.
Yes, and our team. I mean, they see what's going on. They see
Yeah.
what's going on Facebook. They have the pulse on what's happening. So,
Yeah.
and they have agreed to come back on with us as well. So,
Exactly. And it's all recorded. Like, they said right on the recording that they would be back. So use that and say, even if you just started out, I am a part of a team that's a group of movers and shakers, or a team that's action takers, or however you want to put it, that will entice them, because people want to be a part of something.
They do.
A part of action takers, a part of people that are doing something.
Yeah, a team that's producing, a team that's creating results.
Yep.
And if they see,
so there's that proof, and we also have proof that there's a number of us on the leaderboard. Like, the leaderboard isn't everything, but it's something that people can see. It's tangible.
Social proof, right?
Yeah.
For those analytical people that don't believe in the other stuff, you can say, well, here's social proof. I can show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kimmy and I, before we hit record, we made a list of just ways to trigger what might be a good idea. And there's my daughter on the phone, so I'm going to hand it over to you, Kimmy.
All righty.
Do you want to start out with the without hype stuff?
Sure. Yes, I'll do that. Yeah. So yeah, guys, we want you to promote whatever way you have been promoting. So don't try and learn a new skill. Don't, try and learn something new on Facebook or video or Instagram or anything. Stick to what you're comfortable with and what we have been doing in the group. If you're brand new to the group, just kind of follow along with what we've been teaching and stay with the facts. That's one thing that LSN, Lead System Network, has been teaching us, is that it's a tangible product. We don't need to sell it. So you don't need to hype it up. Just people will, when they see the products, they are going to want what we have anyway. So it's not like you have to hype it. There's no hype, there's no spin. They put, in their wording, they use no twist. So the compensation plan enough is, itself, to just say to people, look, it's 100% true commission. It's a 3x9 force matrix. If people don't understand that, give them the video that explains the compensation plan. But yeah, don't put any hype into it. We don't need to, because we have the facts. And if you look at the Google Hangout, you'll see that, like they said, it's a tangible product. We do not need to sell. We don't need to push it. People are going to come to us. So it's your choice to be in the first line, to be out there, to give people the information that they're looking for, the education. People are coming online every single day looking. You want to have people coming to you, whether it's on Facebook, through video, whatever it is you're comfortable with. I was just saying to them, Susan, not to try and learn any type of new marketing skills right now. Stick to what they're comfortable with and just go with that. And it doesn't have to be hype. It could just be your experience, your story, our story, LSN's story, the story of our top income team group. You can wrap any of that into what you're posting on Facebook, if you do Twitter, whatever it is you do, if it's in a video, and we are there to support you as well. Yeah. And I'll let Susan explain to you how we're going to do that.
So yeah, just make it a conversation and a frequent
Yeah,
conversation so that you're in their eyesight or in their thoughts or in their presence.
that's what I didn't say. Consistency.
Yeah,
So action daily, daily action, right, Susan?
yeah, exactly.
It has to be something they do every day.
Every day, and we're going to try to, either put assignments or triggers or do more live buzz sessions and stuff this week, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not all up to us. You need to take action. This is the last week before launch. It's on you. This is your business. It's
Yes,
on you.
and leading into that, that is why you need to contact your people that you may have, right, Susan? It's just a good segue into that.
Perfect.
That people that maybe have come in with you in the beginning, like just before, even if you were in pre-launch with us, before the pre-launch, like we were, or in pre-launch since May 1st, there may be people that you haven't contacted that are on your list. Try and reach out to those people again. There may be people that are in our Facebook group that you haven't. Everybody has a busy life. People's lives are busy nowadays. So just by picking up the phone or sending them a quick email, just reaching back out to them, having that contact with them again, may just trigger something in their mind to say, oh yeah, I remember that, and I'm going to take another look at that again. So that's your responsibility. We can't do that for you because we don't know who's on your list. We can only reach out to people on our list, and we'll do what we can in the group. But we encourage you, right, Susan, to reach out to those people because you're doing them a favor, really, by saying, look, we have a week left. This is, going to be huge. You don't want to miss it.
And you're not selling. Like,
no.
Don't even think in your mind, like, get nervous. Oh, I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this or that. You're just having a conversation.
You're
just
helping.
An everyday conversation. Hey, what are you up to? You signed up with me 12 days ago in LSN, and we're blah, 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 whatever it is. Like, we're doing this, or there's only 7 days left, and we're getting active, and just engage in the conversation. And see if you get 1 out of 10 people to take action, who knows what that will lead to, right?
Right. It's huge. It could be huge. That one person could bring in thousands. You don't know.
That's right.
So you never know. I mean, that's why we always say follow up, follow up, follow up. Don't say you are and never do, because that's where a lot of people lose out in this industry. They make the first contact, they get them, interested, and then they never follow up to see.
Yeah. It takes 3 to 7 exposures or conversations for somebody to make a decision.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. And you want them to make that decision with you.
Yeah. And it's worth your while for a few reasons. The first reason that it's worth your while is it's practice. It's practice in what to say and how it goes. Like, take note of how their response comes back to you with what you say, and maybe adjust it. Just tweak it. Maybe what you said wasn't quite right, or it didn't start the conversation off with a positive tone. So switch it up each time. So use it as practice. Practice makes perfect with everything that you do.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, it does. It does.
So use it as practice, and you'll just get better, and each one will come easier and be more effective. You'll just get so much more confident. It'll layer your confidence as the conversation gets better, and it'll just come natural.
Yeah, as you engage more. It just, it does. It really does come natural. Yeah. I was saying to Susan earlier about Facebook posting. I know that that's not a strength of mine, but it comes with practice. The more you do it, the easier it gets. It's just a flow then. You get into a certain flow. It's like making videos every day. You're just in the flow. Yeah. After a while, it's just
your regular routine.
It's a routine. It's a habit. It's a habit. And it takes 21 days, I think, to form a habit. So, yeah, just take action daily and make it a habit. Yeah. And just practice, practice, practice.
And make this week, this whole 7 days, focused on engaging with those people that you've already
Mhm.
referred, to remind them like it's time to take action, it's time to get involved, it's time to be ready to be a
Yeah.
paid member, it's time to recruit, to start that conversation, and bringing in new people. So just a very focused, daily, productive 7 days.
Because those are already people that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Those are already your leads, your contacts. They're your people that that are part of your team, that you already have their phone number, their email. You don't have to go searching for that person. So I think that's huge. That's somebody that you already have that you can reach out to
Right. So
and
while,
have that connection.
yeah, exactly. While I was on mute and I didn't really hear what you said, did you point out the points of how to share it, like the share the
No,
facts and create content and that kind of stuff?
no, I didn't. I just said the no hype and why not the hype.
Okay. So I'll just quickly go through the list that we made
Mhm.
that just highlighted, but I mean, you use your own experience and apply what you're already doing, but we just thought we'd give you a list to work off of if you're kind of at a lost stage, or
Yeah.
you just want some ideas to trigger your own production.
Mhm.
So we said share the without the hype, as Kimberly explained. Just share that there is urgency and there is a reason to be excited,
Mhm.
and then embed the facts of the product, of the company, of the date of launch, that it is a launch, like all the facts, embed that into the story. And as Kimberly said, either your story, the team's story, or the story of the company, but embed it into a story so that it's relatable and conversational.
Mhm.
So those facts, create content, whatever, and I did hear you say that, Kimberly, not something new kind of content, but whatever content you're used to making. So whether it's
Yes.
Facebook posts, Google really likes notes on Facebook, so it's just on the upper right-hand corner in Facebook on your profile. It'll give you a drop-down menu, and you can choose notes. And if you type a written post into there, you can add links, you can add pictures,
Yeah.
all of it. And then when you publish it, it gets shown on your timeline, and you can go ahead, you can reshare it every day if you want.
Yeah.
If you're not Canadian, you can you can boost it. You can do a paid promotion.
Right. And I think it's $7 to do a promote a post.
Exactly. So if you
So you
create
can do
good
that
content,
daily.
yeah, in a note, every day you could add extra to it. You could pay $7 and have it promoted, and then more people will see it. So
Hmm.
anyway, the original point of mine with that is, for some reason Google really likes Facebook notes. So
Oh, I didn't know.
publish that with a keyword that would be searchable and some quality content, a great picture,
Yeah.
some links. You can put links to your video, links to the
That
oh,
you
that
can,
golden nugget here, let the alarms go off for the drum.
yeah. And not only that,
Put the
Susan,
link to the page in there.
yeah, and the admin updates that we've been putting in, maybe really good things to draw from the information,
Yeah,
because that is directly from like the admin themselves. Like it's quoted from them. It's like we're over 50,000 members, so
yeah,
you can kind of take that and tweak that stuff too. So that's already in the group. So
yeah,
whatever we've posted, feel free to use any of that information, right?
that's right.
That we've already used. Pictures, same thing. Any of the banners, stuff like that, feel free to use it.
Yeah. So that's one of the content ideas.
That's good.
You can go to Google Plus and make a post over there. You can create a blog post. You don't have to have your own domain style WordPress blog. You can make blog posts on Blogger. It's Google.
Blogger.com, is
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah, and Google loves it. Um, I do a lot of powerful syndication with Blogger. So anyway, just another little golden nugget there.
So that's www.blogger.com, you guys. Susie
Yeah.
just gave you like one of her like serious. I'm serious. Take that one down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube videos,
Yes.
IBO Toolbox, free press releases. Just like there's so many ways to create content. Just
Yes.
get the conversation out there and repeat it and get some engagement. We have posts in the group that you come, any content that you create, get them some engagement with us. There's the Daily Buzz thread, there's
Yeah.
the Juice chat, and then there's Skype. So we've set up
Yeah.
lots of avenues to get our engagement. And I think we've demonstrated in the last 3 weeks that anything you put in there, we're going to, lift you up and we're going to boost it for you.
Yeah.
We're going to leave you content or comments and like it and share it and stuff. So just
and we all do. I think as all of the leaders in the group, I think we all pretty much do.
Yeah.
Make sure that we make a comment, like, share, something on everybody's post.
Yeah, we're definitely here for you. So just create the content and we'll help you move it along and get it engaged. Just increase Facebook engagement in general. So it doesn't always have to be about the launch or about LSN. Just increase your engagement in general on Facebook. Even once a day, just scroll down the feed and like a bunch of people's posts that you wouldn't normally like.
Right.
Or leave a comment on somebody's post that you wouldn't normally comment on. You might trigger enough curiosity or trigger a conversation that might lead to a relationship, that might lead to another referral.
It's all about engagement. It really is.
Just step out of your comfort zone, get creative, be brave, and just get out there and just get really busy this week.
That's what we're saying. That's what the point of this is that this week we are pushing you guys out of your comfort zone.
That's right.
If you're not comfortable, do it. Like if it feels really uncomfortable for you, that's when you know you have to go do it.
That's right. I did a lot of uncomfortable things even just last week.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep on doing it.
Yeah. I mean, there's things that we're nervous about too, but we just do it.
Exactly.
Step up and do it.
Yeah. And those referrals that you're contacting that, maybe haven't been active in the group, or your new referrals, here's a little step-by-step what to do. So you have a referral, or so you've just talked to somebody, again, who has been a referral but hasn't been active. Here's what you do. Number 1, try to get them into the Facebook group. Some people don't like Facebook. That's okay, but that's the first thing to try. Get them into the group. We're all set up.
Not get them into Skype. If they don't want to do Facebook, give them the option of Skype.
Yeah. So just to be really as simple as possible, no details, so that you're just, if you're making a list, write this down. Engage, get them in the group if possible, get them to the Start Here post. It's pinned at the top of the group. Sometimes it gets unpinned because something else needs to be seen or whatever, but I think this week we'll try to keep it.
Yes.
Do you think we should keep that one pinned?
We're going to keep that one pinned, yes. Okay. So that whenever you introduce somebody into the group, make that a part of the introduction or the welcome. Say, welcome whoever to the group, and please, refer to the pinned post, Start Here, and to the file section so that they can get off to a good start. It just has so many great things there to get them started, and that way there's not as much hand-holding for you.
That's right.
You can go on to the next person because you can refer them in and just say, okay, here you go, start here, and then move on to the next. So it's more productive for you.
Keep it stupid simple.
Yeah.
That's what this week is about. Don't complicate things. Don't be scattered here and there and all over the place. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing this. No, keep it stupid simple. Start the conversation, get them in the group, direct them to the Start Here post, move on to the next. That's it.
That's
the resources are in the group. If you have any questions, go to the files. That's it.
Yes. Yep.
Create content, engage with the next one.
Yep. That's it. And just put it in there and have it juiced or whatever, will comment and do those things for you.
Yeah. Here's the reward. This is the reward. And you can tell people that reward, or you can use this reward for yourself. This is the free phase, and there's only one more week for the free phase. Once we're into the paid, when we're all set up in the paid group, or however, we haven't figured out the logistics of that. But once there's paid members, you have 6 leaders that have not even started yet, with resources, with training, with ass kicking.
That's when we take it to the next level.
Yeah. We've just been teasing. So I like to kind of reflect on it as if we're boxing. So our feet have been moving. Let me tell you, in the background, we haven't stopped. Barely slept. I was so exhausted on Thursday night. Actually, I thought my sanity went out the door and it was never coming back. But anyway,
we all have those moments. So just
yeah,
you're not the only one. Yeah.
It's because we see the vision, and we don't expect everybody to. It's just that's the place that we're in. So we've been running, knowing that what is possible. So we're already ready. Like, I'm already beyond the launch. My plans are actually so far ahead that I have to reel myself back in. Okay, we're still in pre-launch, Susan. So anyway, I digress.
But we're already there for you. We already have those steps planned for you, so that you know that as soon as the launch happens, you are already set. There will be another group set up so that for the paid members, you guys are going to be in there, and that is where the real magic is going to happen.
That's right. So the resources. So that's your reward for working hard right now. That's your maybe that's your golden key that you wave in front of your referrals that aren't taking action. Maybe that's your golden key that you wave in front of people that are sitting on the fence. You're in a group of action takers. You're in a group that has a ton of endless resources to offer for training, for support, for motivation, whatever the case is. So that's the.
And we'll be strict about who comes in. Like, it'll be very guarded, because we're going to be sharing a lot of things that all of us have been using over the past years of us being online. I know for Jason it's been 12 years.
Yeah.
For Susan, you have been online for almost 3 years. For me, it's over 2 years. I mean, all of our knowledge, all of the resources that we have, we're going to share with you. We've paid a lot of money for these resources, but we're willing to share that with you because we want you to succeed as well. Because, of course, their success is our success, but we're not going to let you take a free ride. You got to put some skin in the game as well. And, I mean, if you want to be in that group and you want to take action and you see yourself on that same level and above, then you have to take action and become a paid member to get in there. Right. But it'll be so much worth it. That it's minuscule. I mean, it makes me laugh when I think about what. Yeah, it's crazy. To think how many tens of thousands of dollars and hours that we've spent, right? And the knowledge. I mean, Susan's knowledge alone. I mean, it's priceless. It really is. One thing that she can teach you can take you into such a huge, I mean, in anything that you're doing, even if you're using LSN as a leverage, to help you with another business, we're going to be teaching you other strategies in that group that you can use with whatever you do.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what's so exciting.
It is exciting.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't even wait myself. I'm like, I'm waiting.
I know. It's fun. So back to that scenario that I was kind of describing, just to kind of give a physical vision of the methodology behind it. It's kind of like boxing. Mm-hmm. So your feet have to always be moving. So that means you're always thinking. You're on to the next plan or whatever. You always have to be moving and prepared for what's going to happen.
Right.
And you take action like jab, jab, punch. So gentle, 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 a big pow.
Yes.
And that is how you move forward instead of just standing still. So
Mm-hmm.
consistent, regular action, and go for the knockout. Go for the big pow, the big launch. It's going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot of people sitting on the sidelines that were kind of just watching, and they're just waiting to have a conversation with you to hear what a great team you have, because they're kind of just been watching. So there's going to be a lot of people come in at launch, so be prepared.
Yes, a lot. So you need to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. You really need to be ready for it.
Yeah. And what happens if they don't take action, Kimberly?
If they don't, then you're risking the chances of somebody else's. They're going to join someone else. They're going to want to join. Period. I mean, that is. It just goes without saying. Once it's launched, people are going to join. So, are they going to join you, or are they going to join the person that has that information out there and has been engaging and reaching out?
Here's a little scenario with that. So you've got some people signed up under you, and you've been kind of contemplating yourself. I'm just painting this picture. I don't have any person in mind at all. I just to give you an idea of what happens. You either got distracted, or you're not really sure if you should take action in this. You haven't really taken the red pill yet.
Right.
However you want to say it. You have, say, 22 referrals with free accounts underneath you. And then launch comes. It's time to pay up your account. We don't know how long. Like Clinton said, maybe 48 hours, but nothing is set in stone how long the window of time to become a paid actor is, paid account is. So say it's 48, say it's 72, irregardless, it doesn't matter. There's going to be a window of time. Say you don't decide to become a paid member during that time.
Right.
And those 23 referrals, let's go low and say 10%. So say 2 or 3 of them decide to sign up.
Mm-hmm.
And they go through the videos and the content, and it only makes sense to do the basic and the pro level.
Right.
They're locked in. They're paid.
That's right.
And they're locked in on the matrix.
Right. That's it. They're done. That's it.
They are now under your sponsor, or the next available paid secured position above you.
You're not locked in.
I just want to paint that picture.
It's true, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's going to sting a lot of people because they don't understand. If you're not an active account, if your account is not active, the people that sign up are not going to be credited to you. Period. Yeah.
And that's not hype. That's pure fact.
That is a fact.
Doing a disservice if we didn't highlight that.
Mm-hmm.
That is a loss if you don't take action and bring people in and get yourself active at the time.
Yeah. I mean, it just makes sense. You've been in it. You've been promoting. Just activate your account.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like as soon as it launches, we're going to make sure.
Yeah. Like this, I'm going to be there, like waiting.
Yes. Countdown. Yeah, they'll probably let's try and put up a counter button or something, like some kind of clock. The second to launch. That'll be fun.
Yeah, or maybe we should be live on a hangout.
Yeah.
Watching the clock, and then we're all scrambling to pay.
We're all dialing in. Absolutely. Yes. But it is important. And like Susan said, we have to point that out, because if you're not active, don't wait a day, because the other people that do sign up, you're going to lose them.
Yeah.
They'll be lost.
You want to take action. And I'm not going to
Yeah.
assume that you have the same bug with this as I do. I only know how I feel. I don't even dream of ever knowing how somebody else feels. I only can control myself and know how I feel. Kimberly only controls herself and knows how she feels. So we're simply presenting it to you with passion because we're super excited to be in this and we're going to take action. So we're here to help you take action and to remind you that if you don't take action, then you won't get it.
There's consequences, unfortunately.
Yeah, if somebody doesn't cook the pie, nobody can eat the pie.
No. And I mean, there's nothing that can be done afterward. If you do not have your account activated, you can't come back in 72 hours and say, well, those were my people. You can't do it. No. So that's why it's important to stay plugged in and have your people plugged in as well.
That's right. And yeah, resources to help you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, even me, I didn't really understand the impact because, I mean, in my mind, I'm just doing it anyway, but I didn't realize until we spoke tonight the impact that it would have on somebody if they don't activate their account right away. You will lose out. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And this week, there's going to be, like, really be present in the group. Try to make a point of popping into the group a number of times throughout the day, and for a number of reasons. We're going to be helping everybody with the triggering of engagement and triggering action, triggering motivation, triggering excitement. Trigger is like a key word this week.
Yes.
Also, Clinton and Ashley are going to be sending out information from the company about decisions that they've made for launch month.
It's already started, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I got 2 emails today from admin. So we're going to be putting those emails that we received into the group so that you have that information.
Yeah. And everybody will be receiving them, but maybe, they didn't open them or see them because we all get those emails. So we'll highlight that. Maybe there'll be some explaining that needs to be done of how that impacts you or what we should do with it or how we should present it or whatever the case is. So there'll be a lot of information throughout the next 7 days as well as support. And use us. Like, there's going to be activity in the group. It's going to trigger, again, there's that word again. It's going to trigger ideas for how to start the conversation. It'll trigger ideas for content.
Totally. There was so much new content just today about like their payment options that they're going to have and different things like that. They released all kinds of things today that you could use if you have analytical people that are asking questions. You can present that to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, I remember I had this person that asked this question. Now I can answer it with this information. So keep checking in because they even said there will be updates. There will be all kinds of information coming out daily now that it's getting closer.
So essentially, if you want to feast at the table of success, you must set the table first.
Yes. And that's what we're kind of doing. We're setting the table for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Come dine with us.
Yes. Yeah, we're setting the table, guys. We have been over the past few weeks. Mm-hmm. Really. It's, But I mean, I have to say, I'm so proud of the people that are in the group that have never really done anything. They may be brand new to online, but man, are they ever taking action.
So exciting.
So proud. Like, wow, what a growth. Like, I can see so much growth daily.
Yeah.
Just because they're taking action, just because they're following it step by step. Not anything, complicated. Just simple steps that Susan has laid out. We laid out in the start here. Follow those steps.
Yeah. And everybody has put in so many resources in the files that there's already enough content in there that you could take what's there and make a lot of money.
Yes, over the next month even.
Mm-hmm.
let alone the launch, pre-launch.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
keep it stupid simple and get busy.
Hmm.
I don't
You
have
have
anything else to add.
no, I don't either. Let me just see. No, it's just take action. And like Susan said, the key word is trigger. Trigger, 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 and action. Just take action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
And
your business.
engagement. Yes, it is their business.
Yeah.
And we've put our businesses kind of on hold.
Yeah.
Like Susan and I were saying, typically we would be more with our own team, like our team that we personally recruited, but we have put the focus out there and extended ourselves even more so by helping your teams grow. Like we're all together, of course, but typically we'd be focusing more on our personal people, but instead we're focused on everybody. Like it's not like Susan brought somebody in and I'm not going to help them if they inbox me because they can't get Susan at that time. Or if I have somebody that goes to Susan and I can't provide them with the knowledge that they need, Susan helps them with that. So that's what you have, guys. That's what we've been doing for you. And it's even going to get better
Yep.
in the paid group. But, I mean, I wish that I would have had a group like this when I first started. Oh my gosh. It
Yep.
would have, oh, wow. When I look at it and I see that everything is just set out there in stone, like there's no theory, it's all practical. If you put it into action, it's going to work. It's not the theory out there, well, maybe if you do this. We are telling you exactly what to do. And if you do it, you're going to have results. We're already seeing it, aren't we, Susan?
Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, just go watch John Harvey's video. Actually, he's recorded 2 videos saying literally, I didn't do anything else. All I did was follow the steps, and I'm winning.
Step by step.
Yeah.
Daily.
And Debbie hasn't been able to record hers because she's been moving and digging holes and stuff. But her story is the same. Take action. Winning. Yeah.
She chose one form, like one path of action to take.
Yeah.
And she's on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Has she had success before, Susan, and any other things that she's done?
No. And she's tried a lot of things. So.
And I have a guy, the same thing, that was on my team. He's been with me for a couple of years now, Kevin Little. Same thing. He sent out one email to his list, over 120 signups with one email that I said, just kind of tweak it and put it this way, and boom, 120 signups. And I mean, that was in the beginning. Now we have so much more information that it's just like we have the group. We have everything there. All you have to do is get them in the group.
Yep.
And we're there to help you.
Yeah.
That's it.
They
don't have to do anything else, really, but just kind of keep in contact with them every now and then. But the group pretty much takes care of everything.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, what I've noticed is that people appreciate you just reaching out to them, believe it or not. I cannot tell you how many people that have contacted me over the past few days and have inboxed me on Facebook that have come through video, and just by me responding back to them, they're on it just like that because they said thank you for responding to my message.
Yeah, they just want to connect with you.
Yeah.
It's people doing business with people, people helping people. That's what it's about.
That's it. And as long as you reach back, they're going to, just take their hand and say, here we go.
Yep.
Here's what you do. And you'll be shocked at the response you get. It even opened my eyes this week. That, I mean, I made sure that I got back to every single person. No matter how tired I was, I just said, yeah, I'm going to make sure I get back to them. And, sometimes we get hundreds of messages daily. And make it a priority to get back to your people because they need you. They may be stuck. They may not know what to do. Get them in the group. Like Susan said, that's the first step. First step, engage, reach out. Second step, get them in the group.
Yeah, and don't make it the conversations too long, or don't overwhelm them with stuff. Keep it simple. Keep it stupid simple.
Real simple.
Join the group. Go to the Start Here post. That's it.
Congrats. You know, welcome to the team.
Yeah.
May I have your permission to add you to the group? I always ask for their permission.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why, but I always do. I say, may I have your permission to add you to the group?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, sure. And it's a psychological thing when you ask for somebody's permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's respect.
It is respect. It is.
I'm ready to get off. I think we've
covered everything.
Yeah. So we'll see you on the next one. We'll probably be recording a bit of stuff this week.
Yes, we will. There'll be lots of stuff to come, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Stay plugged in, guys.
We got to kick your ass this week.
We are. We are. Be prepared. No more nice guys. No, we love you, but it's tough love. It's tough love because we want you to succeed. And you're not going to by us just saying, oh, it's going to be okay, and you don't need to do anything.
Well, in all seriousness, this is a launch. Like, really?
Yeah.
This is a launch. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm not playing.
Yeah.
If you want to play, you go ahead and play.
Panties.
I'm not playing.
Put your big girl panties on and put your big boy underwear on. We're going.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah. We're ready. We're ready.
I'm hitting the red button.
Make sure you are. Okay. Ciao, guys.
Bye.